What is going on, Maximum fans out there? And as we wait for the next update from Maximum, I figured that I would drop a little bit of a video on a couple things that would be nice to see in the future of the game. Some things that they need to fix on defense, a little bit of overpowered things on offense, and some tips. Well, basically just one tip that might help you snag a couple more INTs in your seasonal challenges. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, for those of you who might not know, Maximum Football is a free-to-play simulation-style football game that allows almost unlimited customization. Maximum is basically for those who want a deeper, more immersive football experience without all the red tape of the NFL license. It offers you the ability to build your own universe from the ground up, and that's one of the features that I find most appealing, along with the fact that in the future, it's going to be a college dynasty and a pro football franchise connected all in one title. This is a major selling point for most individuals out there. So the first thing that I would like to get into is I really would like to see an auction house added to the game, just for the simple fact that once they get card packs back up and running, you do accumulate a lot of cards. And if you start pulling a lot of pinks and you get some legendaries that really don't fit the scheme of your team, sometimes you really don't want to trade those cards in their trade up packs. So what I think would be awesome is if they sometime down the line included an auction house for those individuals who really want to grind, no money spent. There's a lot of individuals out there that don't have the $20, the $40 to plop down on the game, but they want to participate in MPL and be able to have their teams compete with other teams. And by allowing them to spend their coins that they accumulate through playing games and go to an auction house and acquire the cards that they need, because it's the old saying, one man's trash is another man's treasure, would help that community out a lot. And it's a nice feature that I would like to see, because at times it becomes a little bit difficult trying to build the team that you want to just by opening packs and just being at the will of RNG of whether you're going to get the card that you need or not. It would be cool to be able to go to an auction house and sift through other players' trash or garbage or cards that they do not need and be able to purchase that card and bring that player onto your team. Just a thought. The next thing is, as far as a defense goes, a lot of people just try to find anything to exploit the game. And the latest thing on the scene is the individuals who like to call multiple audibles and switching up the play before snap, guys moving around all over the place to try to jam up and mess up your defense. It's one thing to have some motion going on to see if a guy's in man or zone coverage. It's another thing just to try to break coverage. What I would like to see is a tool given to the defensive play caller that would allow just for your cornerback to automatically just lock onto the number one receiver if you're counting from the outside, and the number two guy would be coming to your nickel corner, your safety, or whatever, whoever's on that side, so on and so forth. Just lock them into man so there's no crossing up of people just running ridiculous motions back and forth, just trying to break your coverage. Either find a way to fix it or add a tool on the defense side of the ball to negate it. And I'm trying to get through this video a little bit fast. I just don't want to be on here yapping all day long. And the last thing is a little bit of a tip for you guys who are having a hard time getting INTs this might be the most basic tip ever provided, but a lot of individuals overlook the drills. Yeah, it's right in there. You can go in there and you can run practice in drills, and nobody goes in there and attempts the pass defense drill. I've spent a lot of time in there until I got efficient at it. And what's crazy about it is a lot of people are used to Madden. When you get close enough in the area, you hit the button and your player goes into an animation. And I'm sure there's a little bit of RNG in there, but for the most part in Madden, you just hit the button, he goes into an animation, and he picks off the ball. There's a little bit of timing, but really not too much timing, because there's that dead period to where the animation just takes all the way. All you're doing is just triggering an interception. But in Maximum, you really have to be in position and you have to time it to pick the ball off. It's just not, I'm hitting the ball and some spectacular looking animation plays out and I pick the ball off. So it really is a skill gap to be good at intercepting passes. And my advice to you individuals out there, if you're not good at doing it, don't do it. It's that plain and simple, because otherwise you're going to end up diving off to the side, diving to the left, giving up long touchdowns. Hey, control the linebacker. Get into tackling drills. If you're good at lining people up and tackling them, hey, have at it. If you're good at all the different moves that you can use as a defensive lineman and you can get in there and apply pressure, do that. Build your team up on the back end where you're not going to have to use your DB to try to pick off a pass. There's no shame in letting the CPU try to get a pick for you if you're not efficient at it. But I guess that's all for now. Hopefully here in the upcoming week or so, we should be getting the next update. I know that we're going to get a lot more in it than just the fix for the card bug issue. Just can't wait to see what they have in store for us. Still very much enjoying this game. Highly recommend it to anybody out there. And for any of you people out there that are following our high school football league, there's a link for it in the Discord here. I also have my own personal channel where I'm constantly uploading high school football sims on there for those of you guys who requested that. Just wanted to add that in there. Once again, thanks for listening to me yap. And until next time, it's been Smoking Jay, and I will see you either in the ring or on the field.